Good morning. You are joining us from Waterdown today. We are at Terra Greenhouses. I'm being joined by Chris. Thanks for having us. This is like one of my happy places at this time of year.
Especially this time of year. I mean, it's bursting with color in every direction you look, right? So it's hard not to feel happy when you walk in the door.
It's so true. It's like flowers make people happy. And speaking of making people happy, let's not forget Mom this weekend. It's my favorite day of the year.
Is it?
It is hands down my favorite day of the year because it's like the one day my kids have to be nice to me.
Yeah.
But a gift for Mom. This is such a perfect place to come.
100%. There's so many options here. We've got classic gifts like hanging baskets, planters. We've added new additions like fashion is a huge category for us now.
It's amazing how much you guys have and how gorgeous it is.
It's wild. So there is definitely no shortage of gift inspiration here, but it kind of goes beyond what you would think of typically in terms of something planted already for you.
Yeah.
We can even consider things like stuff that Mom can plant for her garden and enjoy year after year after year.
Oh, it's something like a keepsake.
Something like a keepsake. And what about something that blooms every year around Mother's Day? What an interesting idea that would be.
That is smart. Okay, so give me some examples of flowers that bloom every year around Mother's Day.
So right over here, I've got some perennials and some roses pulled that I thought might be a good idea. So we've got a great collection of roses in right now, including this series from Proven Winners and this one from Bloom and Easy. People sometimes think of roses as being difficult, right? They're so finicky and they're hard to take care of. Not anymore. So these new additions have come out. They're made to be simple. They're made to thrive in the landscape and to bloom reliably all summer long.
Yeah, because normally roses you'd have to fertilize them and this and that and cover them and trim them and prune them. Lupins are like one of my favorite. You drive out in the country, you see them, they're growing wild. They're beautiful.
Lupins are amazing and they bloom this time of year, going May into June. And then another one I've pulled is peony. I don't know if there's anything more classic and romantic than a peony, but they're big, they bloom huge, and they come back year after year after year.
So peonies, I have heard, they can be mean. So if you move a peony, it hates you.
I guess peonies don't really like to be moved too much. If you do have to move a peony, fall's the time to do it. But right now is the perfect time to plant a peony and have it come back season after season.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Okay, there are so many wonderful gift-giving ideas, whether you want to go easy and buy Mom a basket or if you want to buy her some flowers that she can plant on her own. They have fashion, they have watering cans, they have beautiful planters, they have gardening gloves, gardening tools. I mean, the ideas are endless.
For sure. You can't go wrong.
Okay, coming up, we are going to be focusing on herbs and planting our own herb garden to maybe keep those pesky critters away this summer. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Lettuce in a bowl. That is creativity at its finest, Chris. We're back at Terra Greenhouses, and we are going to be planting stuff that you can eat. That's what this is all about.
It is what it's all about. Yeah, not everyone has a garden.
No.
But, growing your own food, growing your own herbs is something that's really enjoyable to do. It's rewarding, and it's not as complicated as people think.
No.
So we've come up with a bunch of options that allow you to have that activity even if you don't have a garden space.
And you know what else? Like, so you've got this like balconies, you've got terraces, like you can get the kids involved in this.
100%. My kids have come a long way in the last handful of years in being really excited and involved. And when they are involved in growing something, they're more inclined to eat it.
Totally. Let's get all the vegetables we can into this planter. Now, we're not doing vegetables, we're going to do herbs because rumor has it that some herbs, when they're placed together, will kind of ward off mosquitoes.
Yeah, so everyone's heard of citronella, right? So it's that pungent, sort of lemony smell that helps to deter insects. The citronella itself isn't in yet, but what we have are other companion herbs that are just like it, that sort of act together along with things like citronella to potentially dispel mosquitoes. So I'm going to show you. This method would basically go in planting any kind of edible container garden. We've got a container mix from Comix called Veg and Herb, so it's all sort of ready to go.
Okay.
And then we've got this combination of herbs that are citrusy.
Okay.
So not only will they look beautiful in your planter, but as they get bigger and more fragrant as the season goes on, they can actually help to keep mosquitoes away from your patio.
So smart.
Yeah, right? So we've got all of our herbs here are grown locally in Beamsville by a company called Freeman Herbs. So they grow everything right there in Beamsville, and we love working with them. They have this incredible selection of herbs, so we love working with them whenever we can, building stuff like this.
Does it matter, like, your placement, like who's next to who?
Not who's next to who, but if you're thinking of an overall plant or design, you've actually instinctively done something really right. Lemon balm is going to get really big and full, so you want that toward the back. The thyme is going to kind of cascade a little bit, and then I'm putting some lavender in there.
Okay, there we go. You put that right in the front.
Your centerpiece right there.
Oh yes, because lavender, it flowers, and it's a really pretty purple. Okay, wait, I've got one more.
One more.
Where are we going to put him?
This guy is the most popular, most requested thing that we get in this store this time of year. It's called lemongrass.
Oh,
you might know lemongrass from, it's very popular in Thai cooking.
Yep.
So not only is it wonderful to have on hand if you enjoy Asian flavors, but it also, again, is one of those really popular ones for getting rid of mosquitoes on your patio.
Oh, smart. And there you have it.
And there you have it.
And that's it. That's all you do. That took us like 4 minutes.
Right?
Not even, 3. Okay, well, we've got so much more coming up on Morning Live from Terra Greenhouse, so don't go anywhere. But for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. This is awesome. Back at Terra Greenhouses here in Waterdown, being joined by Chris, and it's all about the orchids. Orchids, Chris, are one of my favorite plants. I cannot keep one alive to save my life.
Oh,
and
really?
I know people, you know, there's kind of hacks and they can be kind of finicky, but I think it's probably pretty simple to take care of them.
It's actually not nearly as complicated as people think, and I know that there's like the ice cube hack and all that kind of thing, but really the truth is what we're trying to do is mimic the natural environment of an orchid, which would be, you know, jungle, treetops, that kind of thing. So what we want is it to live in a barky mix, which we provide, and then soak it on a regular basis and then let it dry out, just like a rainfall in a canopy.
Yeah. Soak it.
Soak it.
Okay, but like when you say soak it, is that like a once a week kind of thing?
Yeah,
or?
about once a week, about every 7 to 10 days.
What we do is I dunk the orchid into water, submerge it, like the bottom of it, so the bark gets completely saturated.
Like the whole, like this whole bottom part.
Thing. And actually, most of our decorative planters have an inner plastic
and
pot.
you just dunk
so you
that.
can submerge that completely into some water for 5-10 minutes so that it saturates the bark. Then take it out, let it drain away, and just set it back into a nice bright location. That's it.
Okay, now you've got me wanting to try it all over again.
I think you should.
I think I should too, because let's be honest, if you know it's that simple, I think everybody could do it. All moms can take care of orchids.
Yeah, and not to mention, unlike something like cut flowers, they bloom for months on end. So if you've got an orchid that's in full bloom like these right here, you can expect it reliably to bloom for 6, 8, 10, even 12 weeks at a time.
Okay, now I know you guys are doing something special for moms this Mother's Day.
We are. So all of our orchids are grown locally by Cosmic Plants in Beamsville, and we've teamed up with them to donate an orchid to every mom who's staying at Ronald McDonald House in Hamilton.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so incredible. Mother's Day is just around the corner. Do not forget, Mom. Maybe if she's like me, she'll want an orchid for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
hint, hint. And they're beautiful flowers. There's so much to see and get here at Terra Greenhouses. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Back at Terra Greenhouses, and we have found ourselves a very comfortable spot. Ainsley's joining me now, and you guys have quite the party coming up for moms.
We do. On Friday, starting in the afternoon, we're going to have lots of extra goodies. Our buyers are putting together some amazing specials.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll have all our fabulous product. We are going to have a beautiful patio sets all displayed, ready to go, inspire people for Mother's Day gifts.
Because sometimes moms want patio sets for Mother's Day.
You know, as a mom, maybe I would be okay with a patio set.
Right?
But also, we offer accessories for patio sets.
Yep.
If you're not sure what your mom in your life wants, we also have gift cards.
Yeah.
So that's always a great deal.
Because you're right, it's not only always about moms. It could be about that special person in your life. It could be for an aunt. It could be for a friend.
100%.
It could be for so many different people in your life that you want to spoil rotten on a special day.
That is exactly what it is. I think buying plants and patio furniture is always something that's available.
This is a new set that you guys have that we're sitting on.
Yes.
It's really quite lovely.
This is gorgeous. This is our new line. This is the Olivia patio set. It comes this full set. Also, we also have it in a 3-piece bistro, which is great. It's currently on special. So there are a few different options. We also come with all of these amazing accessories. So our buyers and our stagers.
It comes with the accessory?
These extra ones, no.
Okay.
But we have experts who will be able to tell you what looks chic in your space.
See, that's what I need, because I find that I'll see something in a store and I'll be like, I want to buy that whole thing.
Yes.
I can never tell what goes well with what.
All of these items that we've kind of staged for seeing you today, all of these items are available separately. So if you already have a patio set, need a little punch of orange for the season, we also have beautiful tabletop decor that you can coordinate.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a fan of orange, so we pulled the orange pillows and also the decor, so glass kitchenware, beautiful candles.
This transitions you nicely into fall too.
100%, especially with the really soft neutrals.
Yeah.
The team that puts together all of the styles for the seasons, they do a top-notch job following trends.
They really do.
Making sure that Terra is spot on when it comes to sharing with our customers.
It really is. So you got to come into Terra. It is like bursting with color right now. This is the best time of year. It's kind of their Super Bowl weekend coming up, the May 2-4 weekend.
Absolutely.
It's like the Terra Super Bowl. So you got to come in, check it out. They've got all sorts of deals, gifts for mom. Thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, thank you for coming today. We're so glad you could be here.